Blame, the national pastime. Long before football, before cricket, before Love Island, Britain mastered the art of pointing fingers. It is not just a habit, it is a constitutional reflex. From Tudors to Twitter, we have evolved from burning witches to blaming ministers, all with the same gusto. In the beginning, there was the monarchy. Divine right meant the king could not be wrong, which was convenient because someone had to be. Enter the scapegoat, a noble, a bishop, a peasant, or preferably someone French. Henry VIII blamed the Pope for his marital woes, dissolved the monasteries and blamed the monks for being too Catholic. Efficient. Fast forward to the 19th century and the Industrial Revolution gave us steam engines, child labour and cholera. Who was to blame? The poor, obviously. They insisted on living near sewage and not reading Dickens. Parliament responded with workhouses and moral lectures. Problem solved. Then came the 20th century. 2 world wars, rationing and the NHS. Churchill blamed the weather, the Germans and occasionally his own generals. Post-war governments blamed austerity for everything from potholes to polio. On top of that, when things got really dire, they blamed the unions. It was a simpler time. However, the real golden age of blame began in the late 20th century. Thatcher blamed socialism. Blair blamed Thatcher. Cameron blamed Blair. May blamed Brussels. Johnson blamed everyone, including the dog. Now, in the age of AI and algorithmic governments, we blame the system. A nebulous identity that includes everything and nothing, like a bureaucratic Bermuda Triangle. Today, blame is institutionalized. We have ministerial responsibilities, which means ministers are responsible for everything until something goes wrong. Then it is the civil servant's fault, or the intern, or the IT department. The doctrine is clear. I take full responsibility, but I am not resigning. We have even outsourced blame. Quangos, committees, independent inquiries exist solely to absorb public outrage. They produce 400-page reports that say mistakes were made, followed by a press release that says lessons will be learned. Spoiler, they will not. Social media has turbocharged the blame economy. Every tweet is a tribunal, every meme is a manifesto. We blame celebrities for politics, politicians for culture, and culture for everything else. If your toast burns, it is probably the fault of the previous government. However, beneath the satire lies a deeper truth. Blame is a coping mechanism, a way to make sense of chaos. It is easier to blame than to fix, easier to point than to plan. It is worth noting, in a democracy, blame is currency. The opposition trades it, the media amplifies it, the public consumes it. So what happens when blame becomes the default setting? When every policy is a cover-up, every leader a liability, and every citizen a critic? We risk becoming a nation of spectators, watching the circus, booing the clowns, but never stepping into the ring. Blame may be Britain's favourite sport, but is not a strategy. It is a distraction. On top of that, while we are busy blaming, the real problems, inequality, corruption, incompetence, quietly persist. So next time someone says, "It's not my fault," ask them, then whose job is it to fix it? Goodbye.